I just realized I was muted. My bad. Sorry about that. Let's try again. So this game is Midwest 90, or Midwest 90 Rapid City. And the goal of this game is first to defend your own little restaurant against waves of enemies. And then use the enemy parts or enemy meat to serve various dishes. And it's actually a pretty ingenious concept, and the game has a very unique look and feel. It does kind of remind me of Fallout, the isometric view of the game. I played the demo, I really enjoyed it, and I hope that I do get to look at the full version in a future stream. But I figured we'll jump in and I'll show you my progress so far. I have been very busy playing the game with varying levels of success. It's a very difficult game. This is not a casual game, not a cozy game. You're gonna be working on some pretty harsh timelines. And oh, here we go. So we're working in the bar. We have a protester who is protesting the fact that we are eating alien meat, although I think this is one of the rare instances I'd probably say might have a point. It's the end times. Where can you go? The entire world is going nuts, even good old America. Never thought it would be us, did you? Thought we'd be safe from all these. No one is safe. Not you. Not me. Not that idiot sitting in his tushy in the White House. It's all going to come crashing down on our heads. Ain't no one looking for bad news, so here I am doing the deed for all you folks. To tell you the truth, you show me if you've got what it takes to wake up and do what's good for America. Don't be a schmuck like the ones here around you, take it from me. I'm curious, who are you? He rests one elbow on his signboard and gives you a haughty look. Ain't that the question of the century? Who is anyone? Who's the great patriot? You think he got elected? Oh boy. Okay, so this guy, he's got the he's missing his tinfoil hat. Call me Pritchard. That's the name I use while in town. So yeah, he's not happy about the God Emperor. We have to deal with this brand of crazy. The great patriot, the last president, the man who changed everything during his third term. If you only know what I know, seen what I've seen, you'd quit your job. He seems lost for words, almost as if he forgot where he was. He looks around and suddenly eyes furtive. Find out more. He blinks and shakes his head a little. He hugs his signboard tight and continues. The officials have loads you don't know. Some they even themselves don't know. Okay, I'll bite. I used to be in the line where I read a lot. A lot. He nods to himself, almost as if he can see his desk of computers lined up with their monitors. You see his fingers drum on the signboard, but he's clearly doing it by habit, with no awareness of his tick. The edge, the fringe, I've been there and back. Seen the patterns on the net, something young'uns won't know now. You're cut off, not knowing what's even happening in Iowa or Wyoming. You're living blind. He looks intensely at you, brushing his unwashed, oily hair back behind his ears. His eyes wide and bloodshot, staring right into you. Mark my words, there are monsters in this world. Well, yeah, I've been fighting them for the last 5 hours. And you don't know what they truly are till it's too late. Monsters, there's a war, not out there. Not out there. It's right here, in this city. Yes, I am aware. I've been killing monsters for that. Well, I mean, this whole restaurant runs on monster meat. He leans closer, bringing his odor uncomfortably close to your protesting nostrils. In you, a war the humans don't know they're even fighting. And that's why we will lose. Okay? Okay. Take $10. I'll take it. With a burst of enthused energy uncharacteristic of his previous paranoia, he yanks the dollar bills from your hand and stashes them greedily into one of his pockets. You're going to miss out on some serious enlightenment. Don't say old Pritchard never tried to warn you. The apocalypse is coming and you ain't prepared at all. Something's heading this way, something big, going to be the end of us. He hugs his board like a child, hugging his soft toy for comfort. Only you notice this of him. The customers are distracted by his stench and his conspiracy theorist vibes. Well, you know what they say about conspiracy theories? The difference between conspiracy theory and fact is 6 months. All the clues lead to it this time next year. I joke, by the way, I joke. And the government's in on it. The monsters you're eating, it's going to change us into Russians, okay? Yeah, this guy's a bit... He might have been on the... He might have been smoking the funny cigarettes. He pulls a crumpled piece of paper from his inner coat pocket. In the Stanford underground facility that does physics research, closed all those many years ago to the public and under United States military control. The government kicked out all the neutral scientists. No one knows what's going on in there, except the Russians. They got one of their people in and they're making moves. I don't know about you, but I don't like one bit that those Ruskies are standing so close to buttons that push all kinds of funny science. Okay, I think, yeah, okay. I mean, I've already given him his $10. He's not getting any more out of me. Okay, I'm just checking, I'm not interested in the newspaper right now. I am interested in selling... There we go, selling food. We're good. We got food coming in. You'll get to see how I'm making the food later, but right now I'm just going to try and trade to the end of the day and hope that we don't get any monsters rolling up on us. We are not making a whole lot of money right now, mainly because I have to invest in a lot of personal defense. Outside the restaurant, you probably haven't noticed, but there's a number of static defenses, turrets, oil slicks. We got mines, we got bombs, we got all sorts of nasty stuff because our restaurant is right in the hotspot of an alien invasion. And our goal is to not only keep our customers happy and make a profit, but stay alive while doing so. So these guys seem pretty happy. We've done a good trade for the day. That's savage. I'm going to need to buy some more drugs. You can lace your food with some interesting substances, which I am 100% not doing. We're making a lot of money though. We're still in the red, so minus $71. That's mainly because I spent a lot of money today buying defenses, upgrading the bar. I bought some new equipment, so we're not going to be making any money for a while. I just want to start breaking even at the end of the day. It hasn't happened quite yet. We have a deadline of 7 days before a invasion comes. So we have a warning from an unknown party called Mr. X, who's told us that there's going to be a boogaloo happening in 7 days. So we've got 7 days to make some cash. And I think we've... I mean, that's not too bad. Minus $20, I can live with that. I would like to be in the green, but we're not a whole way out. Okay, let's close for the day. Actually, for now, let's I am curious to see what we can buy. Can I put down any? I could put a table here. There we go. I've been wanting to do that. And I probably could use some entertainment. Get some TVs up in here. Because that keeps the people happy. Where's some tellies? Furniture. Decorations, there we go. I've got TVs that side. That's not going to help. Oh, there we go. I could Because that is, yeah, that's the limit there. If I put a TV here, that would cover these tables. There we go. Okay, let's close for the day. You can see we didn't make a whole lot of money there. Yeah, we have to make it 7 days, but honestly, the way things are going, I haven't made a profit in probably 5 of the 7 days. It's very expensive to run this place, and the main thing is ammunition, weapons. You can see here I've spent, there's probably about $2,000 or $3,000 worth of turrets. We've got some oil slick traps. We've got turrets, we've got mines, we've got bombs, we've got all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm just going to set up the menu for the day. We've got some new stuff. We can make some money maker dishes. Hell yeah. Some of those. So I'm just wondering how much stock. We're running low on meat. Yeah, meat's our main thing. So I'm going to go and find some of that. Let's go and let's go down to the marketplace. And I can buy some meat from our friendly neighborhood butcher. I have a good deal going with him. We are ooh, get some eyeballs. Why not? Alien eyeballs. Yeah, I know. It sounds mouth-watering. I don't think there's anything that we use those for, though. And he's not selling any meat. He's kind of out of meat, so let's just go over to here. I need taters and I need vegetables. And I need some drugs too. To lace food with. So let's buy some goodies. Special deals. Ooh, okay, 50% discount. Yes, please. That's going to lower my prices for the hot price of $15. I can live with that. So we need some potatoes and some vegetables. Vegetables 25. Oh yeah, that's good. We'll get some of them. And I need some taties. Yep, need some of them. And that ought to do the trick. Let's go out of here. And then we'll go over to the black market and buy some dodgy stuff. Oh, I had to wait till the end of the day. I can't buy stuff from the black market unless it's nighttime, because it's not legal. It's illegal-ish. It's kind of illegal. We kind of skirt the edge here. I'm thinking though I'm going to need to take these meats off the menu because I can't find any more monster meat and I can't find any meat. Problem is most of the steaks and the burgers, pretty much all the stuff in my restaurant requires alien meat. And the best way to get that is obviously by shooting aliens, and there hasn't been an alien invasion for a few days, so not that I'm hoping for one, although it might be a good thing. Oh, we've got another visitor. A flamboyant man walks in with a guitar, quite used to drawing people's attention. He breaks easily into conversation with the customers and starts playing for them skillfully. There's some are total strangers, others seem to know him. Looking at how well they respond to his busking, he appears to be a big hit. As you get closer, he puts his guitar away. I came here to do I came back, and what do I see? An honest-to-God roadhouse. He whoops a little loud, and several people look over. Got too excited. He waves around like some big shot while taking a deep drag of his cigarette. I love it when we go back to our roots. We've got to embrace the origins, you know what I mean? I think we might be able to employ this guy as an entertainer. You can call me the baker, and I've got an offer for you. I'm the pulse of the town, and if you set me up a nice little performance nook in this establishment, I can draw in the crowd. And I don't need to preach to you. Utility of a happy crowd is yours and my business. It's win-win. All we need is a working microphone, some speakers and a stage, and maybe a rug. A performance nook? Okay, we can do that. Adjusting the strap of styling, a performance nook. That's what you call a sacred corner for art. Every show's got a pulse point. Doesn't matter if it's a stadium or a roadhouse. What matters is the sound hits the soul first. Back in Kansas City, I once played on a crate outside a gas station. Folks lined up for hours, not because I was good, but for 10 minutes I made that dusty corner feel like church. Give me a mic, speakers, a rug, and a heartbeat, and I'll turn this place into something holy. I mean, I've got nothing to lose. It seems like I can just steal all this stuff by the look of it. I might need to purchase some more land or expand the restaurant, but I mean, as long as it's not super expensive, the fact that I'm kind of in the red right now, I might as well give it a try. Let's see. Okay. Where have you been since you left Rapid? He leans back, cigarette glowing as he exhales slowly. Where haven't I been? Rapid, Sioux Falls, Chicago, Denver, hell, I even made it to San Fran once. Each city promised something bigger, brighter, but you know what I learned? Every crowd's the same once the lights hit, so hungry for something real. I kept moving because I thought the next song, the next town would fill the hole. Turns out I just made the echo inside louder. Okay, what's your thing off stage? I chase experiences, Chief. New sounds, new faces, new sunsets, anything I haven't tasted yet. Some folks call it wandering, but to me it's just living loud. The road gives you that. Every town's got a rhythm, and I can't rest until I hear it. I mean, it sounds like he's gonna bust on out of here, but that itch for something new, that's what led me out west to a group called the Senates. Said life's meant to be felt in all its colours. Music, touch, pain, joy. They didn't care what it was as long as it burned bright. His grin fades slightly, voice softening. I thought they were crazy at first, then I realised I fit right in. There's a fine line between a man chasing a feeling and one that gets caught by it. Okay, well that's the only one I haven't used yet. Baker laughs. It's a deep amused sound that doesn't quite reach his eyes. Yeah, I've heard that one before. Chief, bum, vagabond, waste of talent, take your pick. Folks always say that got one thing in common. They measure life in stuff. I mean, I'm measuring life in the amount of ammunition I've got to keep me alive. Yeah. I mean, this guy can be like, hey, peace and love, man, but when there's a bunch of aliens trying to eat my face, I'll take a shotgun and a nice machine gun nest full of ammo over your guitar any day of the week. Because I think once those aliens turn up, he's going to be as useful as a fart in a rainstorm. But problem is, he might actually have a point, and I might be able to make a profit off him. At least I'm still moving to the beat. Okay. Well, I'll be able to get some stuff from the maze. So we've got our carpet. A patterned rug lies on the ground, surrounded by chunks of concrete and fallen glass. Its red, black, and white geometric design stands out against the grey ruin. It's worn but still holding its shape. You brush the edge with your boot. The fibres are coarse, durable, and woven in traditional native design. It's the kind of craftsmanship that made it through generations, not seasons. You try sitting on it, but it doesn't start to fly, and you now have permanent stains on your pants. We'll take it. Okay, next thing we want to get is we need a microphone. So let's look around. Somewhere in here there's a microphone. I'm not seeing it. I am looking. Microphone. We are running out of food, I know that, but there's not a lot I can do right now because the market is empty. I'll just go check and see if it's if our friend Jericho has no, a whole lot of nothing. The only thing on the menu is Indian tacos, because Indian tacos are made out of alien gizzards, and I've got buckets of those, literally. Buckets. I don't see a microphone in this maze. Maybe it pops up the next day. I have to wait. No microphone. Ooh, okay. This is where the aliens are getting in by this old arch. The steel's corroded, the concrete stained yellow with age. The developers of Neo Rushmore had planned to rebuild the complex around it and preserve its heritage facade. The Archstone. Okay, well, can I add some sort of defense to it? The steel is corroded, the concrete stained. Yeah, we've already... Okay, well, no. This is where the aliens are getting through. I would like to reinforce that and stop them getting in, but I doubt it's going to be that simple. Is that a microphone there? No. Bro? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure there's no microphone to be found in here. There is a billboard. It shows an artist rendering of a Neo Rushmore, a futuristic sprawl of blue glass and neon walkways rising behind the old mall's familiar arches. Opening 2026, Neo Rushmore still glimmers, but faintly below the grime. Okay. Up close, the sun-bleached illusion falls apart. Even without the Great Depression, you wonder if Rapid City ever needed a place this large. The future they promised was too big, too bright. The kind of dream that was bound to collapse under its own ambition sooner or later. This project was a monument to excess. A billion-dollar mall built for a population that never came. The twin arches in the centre seem almost honest now, the only part of the dream that ever really existed. Okay, well, unfortunately, we have not found any microphone, and we have a lot of people not happy because they can't get any food. But there's little I can do about it because there hasn't been any alien invasions, and there's no way to invite the aliens to come on down. So, oh, look at this! I just realised we made a profit. We made money. For like this is the first time in ages I actually made a profit. Hell yeah. And that profit was despite the fact we ran out of ingredients, so I'm really happy with that. Let's just wait for them to finish up while I have a look for these. Oh, I need a loudspeaker and a microphone. And I have inspected every inch of this maze, and apart from the traps I myself have added, there's nothing in here resembling what we're looking for. So what I'm guessing is those items will show up once per day. So if I go to sleep now, I found the first item, begin a new day, we may find the other items in the maze tomorrow. So let's close because I don't have anything more to sell. Oh, and I forgot to get the magic ingredients. But I mean, that was pretty good. Look at that. That's a very solid bit of profit. If I had the proper materials, I reckon I would have made even more money. So we've got a invasion coming, so I need to prepare. Let me just check we got ammo, we've got traps. I'm just thinking maybe I need to prepare some more traps. So you can see here's our tower defense menu. We've got a shotgun turret here. We've got some tar traps that slow them down. I'm thinking maybe another one would be good here. We need a tar trap there. Just about there. That is beautiful. Slow them down. Give them a face full of buckshot. Probably one more trap would not hurt. I don't like them. I like them set up here where they can get multiple shots off. Here's not great, but I'm kind of limited on what... I'm limited on space, so we'll set that up. Okay. Hopefully that'll do. As I said, I've spent a small fortune on preparing for the next invasion, but I've only got so much money. I can't go crazy because I need to keep some money for supplies. So let's go over to the market and pray that we've got some meat, because if we don't, we're not going to make any money today. But I mean, at least a good thing about this incursion is we might be able to net ourselves some meat. So let's go on down to our boy. Oh, new blueprint, a barricade. Hell yeah. Yes, very much interested. Let's go have a look. Shotgun? Shotgun? Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Let's buy one of those. I don't know if that means my restaurant owner will have a shotgun, but hell yeah. Now, I kind of lost track of what I was doing. Let's get back to... I sold out of meat. Box of shells. Yeah, I'll take those. 2 of them. Let's get 3. Yeah, I'm not liking running out of food. This is not great. So I do need some bread. Let's pick that up here while I'm at the market. Let's grab some bread. And probably some of them as well. And some mashed potatoes too. We'll need those. There we go. $8. I can live with that. Okay, it's about to kick off, so now all we can do is wait because we've got hungry customers, and at least in this game, the meat comes to us. Oh, hell yeah. Look at him go. Now, we may want to reload these bad boys, so let's reload. Rearm trap, $6. And rearm this one too. And I'll probably want some more. I don't want to go overboard on the defenses. Because I can get some barricades to force them down the long path. And that might be useful, but then that would mean I'd have to buy a bunch more. If I do that, I would have to I put a barricade here. That means they're going to come this way. That means I then need to buy a bunch of turrets, and I don't know. I don't think I can move them. Can I? Oh, I can move them. Okay, savage. That just. I don't want to cancel that. Okay, this I'm going to move. Can I move this turret? Oh, I can shoot them directly. Okay, that makes things a lot easier. So let's maybe jump out of that. No, I don't know why I can't go to gun mode. Kind of being a bit weird that way. Oh, we got a lot of legs. Okay. Now the question is, do we get anything worth... Can I not get out of the simulation mode? I feel like... Am I stuck in this simulation mode? I think I am. May have found a bug here. Like, I can't leave the simulation mode. That's really weird. Yeah, I'm stuck. I think we found a bug. Let me just see if I can... I might lose a bit of time here, but... I did. Let's, I'm just going to skip all this. We've already talked to him. Let's just trade for the day. And this time I'm going to head over to the market and I am going to sell... I'm going to sell... Oh, I can't sell anything right now, for whatever reason. That's weird. I was able to sell stuff. They've disabled it now. That's a shame. Because I've got all this monster meat, like the monster gizzards, or legs or whatever, and I can't use them, but for whatever reason, I can no longer sell them. I have no idea why. It's a bit of a shame, because we could make a fair bit of money off that, but there's a sell button down here and they've disabled it. I know if that's because of the demo, because this is the demo of the game, so that's a shame. I'm just going to lose a ton of money on that. I can't get rid of all my extra supplies. Maybe I need to do it in the black market. We'll try that after the end of the day. Let's head back home and hope that we don't run into that nasty bug again. Yeah, so what happened was I went into the tower defense mode and then I couldn't exit it for whatever reason. It had me stuck. So let's speed things up a bit. So my goal today is to make a profit, or at least break even. That's the goal. I've got a few unhappy people, and that's mainly because I need more servers. But because I'm trying to run as lean as I can, because we're not making a whole lot of money. We're breaking even. That's about it. And employees are probably one of my biggest costs, and ammunition at the moment. Because it's not a regular restaurant. It's, we have some very unique needs. We need to stay strapped or we're going to get clapped. We're running out of black market goods, so let's head over to the market. And I'm going to talk to my boy Mongoose. What's up, Mongoose? So this guy is the black market trader. You can flaunt it, why not? It's part of the game and you either play it or be played, okay? So this guy is selling me some less than legal goods to spike. Most of my food has some, let's say, special sauce. Some alien special sauce in it. Giving me a bit of a boost to their addictive qualities, but you know, man's got to make a profit. It means you're going to be attracting more than just customers and monsters. That's what success does. If the bugs are flying to your big... Oh, okay, so we might end up with hostile factions attacking us other than the monsters. I mean, the monsters have been a big enough problem so far. Good to know. Now, I can... here we go. I can actually sell the... So I can sell this. I'm going to sell maybe... Let's go 15. Or maybe we'll go 20. Because we're about to get a bunch more. So... and I'm going to need some special sauces. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, we're all set. Are you serious? I am not going to be getting a loan from you, buddy. I'd rather go broke. The nice townsfolk you see around you in Rapid City, they're ready to run. That makes them desperate, which makes them my perfect customers with nothing but their needs and their dignity. You can always buy dignity. Badges, crosses, rings, none of those hold up. Rapid City was a goner the moment the trucks stopped coming. So Rapid City is a American city right on the front lines of this alien invasion. And we've come here, what you missed at the start of the game, because I was thinking of starting the game again, but it's a demo and it does start pretty slow. We're kind of midway through. We're about 2 or 3 hours in. And now, like, the aliens don't turn up straight away. You're just kind of setting up your restaurant, you're setting up your customer base, you're hiring employees, you're building your business, and then the monsters turn up when you need, just when you don't need them, and then you find out that the monster meat that you get from fallen monsters is far more appetizing than anything you could sell, and that's when we fall into this particular situation where I'm having to kill monsters to defend my bar, and then using the fallen monster meat to feed my customers, and then as demand grows I have to kill more and more monsters, which requires more and more risk and more weapons, which at the moment I feel more like a mercenary and a black market thug than a restaurant owner. I don't think many restaurant owners have automatic shotgun turrets out the back of their establishment. I don't know, I haven't been to too many restaurants. Kel might disagree with me, maybe there's a few in Texas. You know, may have a shotgun behind the bar, but not turrets. So let's head on home. We've hit the black market, and I think, yep, we're ready to close. So profits are not great, but keeping in mind, I just purchased a ton of drugs. So we didn't make any money, but I have filled up most of our supplies, and now we can start selling the substances. We can spike the food and make a ton of money. So yeah, not a very profitable day, but tomorrow should bring us a fair bit of cash if we don't end up with that bug again. Let's start a new day. Come, my friends, I'm going to go down to the market again, just see if we can see if Mr. Jericho's got some goodies. No, we're out of meat. This is not good. This is no bueno. I'm going to head over to the supermarket, see if I can find a week worth of receipts. Oh, okay. 15. Oh, okay, that's okay. Yeah, $15 and we get a 50% flat discount off everything. That's a no-brainer. We're buying that. Because I need to. I mean, I'll make that $15 back in like 3 or 4 trips to the shop. We need some veggies, and we don't need a whole lot of bread. We need some taties. Keeping in mind, I've only got so much fridge space, so you never want to go overboard. We'll buy those for now. Thanks, Karen. In no other special deals? No, we're good. Okay. Let's head back home. Sell the last of the food we've got, and we're going to have some unhappy customers soon. Because I don't have any meat to sell them, so we're gonna sell until we've got no more meat to sell. I've got 9 pieces of steak. Don't worry, more foods are coming. I'm just gonna have to get it the old-fashioned way. Alright, bro. We can do a bit of research as well. I have been doing some research. And you can see here we've got some of our items here. As we find new exotic alien parts, they'll pop up here and we can research them and then we can make more dishes. So that's how I got the seared Zoid steak. I can also add this mysterious unit of Miserite. It can enhance our dishes. It also can have a number of interesting side effects. But honestly, we're kind of teetering on the edge here. I've got to make money any way I can, which may include some shady deals. We're really running out of stuff. Okay, I've spoken to Baker before. We're going to skip past this. Okay. Now I know I need to get this carpet. I'm going to pick up the rug. And I know I can't find the other items until the end of the day, so we're just going to chill out here. I think, can I go to the market? I'm interested to see if Jericho has those new items for us. No, I'm guessing it's I have to come back tomorrow. Those barricades would have really come in handy about now. But before I go changing anything, I'm going to save the game so we don't have to play this again. No, homie's doing some free entertainment for us. I think that's going to cost money though. We're gonna have to pay him, or feed him, or both. But I see those profits and they're not going down, they're going up, baby. We got some happy people, and happy people means, yeah, Kish. Oh, and they're double ordering. So some people, if he plays to them, they'll order more food. Hell yeah. Keep going, man. I think you and me might be able to make an arrangement. You keep that money coming in, and I'll give you a slice. This is probably the best profit I've made in ages. Yeah, running this place without finding some more lucrative ways to make money, making this place bigger and hiring more people. I'm not really. I'm lucky to make maybe $100 a day, and then if I end up with a bunch of aliens turning up, buying ammunition, buying more turrets, wipes me out. Any profits I make are gone. So still though, that's $75 in profit. Oh, we're running out of monster meat too. That's okay. Let's finish up the day. I'm going to save the game so we don't have to do this again. I mean, we're still cracking out profit. We're up to nearly $100 profit. Now, for a restaurant, obviously that's chump change, but especially since reloading all these turrets is going to cost me probably the better part of 100 beans. I'm going to need to buy some personal weapons for the restaurant. Buy some shotguns. Because the chef was coming out and whacking aliens with a frying pan. We can't have that. We're in America. This isn't Australia, right? We don't have to go caveman. We can get the ye old musket for home defense. Now let's close for the day. I like to see that. We in the green, baby. About $120 in the green. I'll take it. Okay, so we have got that incursion alert. But before we do anything else, I'm going to head down to the marketplace and talk to my boy Jericho. And we are going to buy... we're going to buy some shells. We're going to buy a shotgun, because America... and we're going to buy the barricade. So now I can go... Now this is where the game crashed for us before, so if it doesn't work, I won't do anything. I'll leave all the defenses the way they are. I'm just wondering, if I pause the game, can we find the other items that Jericho... not Jericho, that Baker was looking for, the microphone and the speakers. I do not see them. No microphone, no speakers. I'm guessing they're just a random drop that pops up from time to time. No, that's okay. That's okay. Got anything else I can do? No. Okay. Now's the fun part. We go to the traps and hope this works. And I will drop a barricade here. Yep, and that's going to have them down here. Then they're going to go this way. That is... Why is the barricade not going to work? Oh, they're going to destroy it. Okay, so let's move that. And maybe put it here. There we go. That's what I want. So if we move this, over to here and move this over to there. And I'll leave this where it is because it's a final defense. We'll buy another shotgun and we will place it here. And I will buy another oil slick and I will place it here. And I'm thinking one more. This is getting very expensive, but I want to leave no room for these things. No, an absolute certainty that they are going to die. There we go. And I think that's pretty savage. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to want to do is swap over to my personal weapon. I'm going to load this bad boy up. Let's go. Okay, so we'll enter the simulation. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that is safe. Now the question is, there we go. Finally. It's not bugging up like it did before. I mean, it just might have been a once-off. Let's let these guys in. I did lose a bit of trade, but I wanted to make sure we're set up. We need to make sure none of these monsters make it through. One, because I want to harvest the meat. And two, because if they do make it through, they're going to start killing our customers, which, of course, we can't have none of that. So let's add some fine products to our menu. And then we can head over to the market and see our boy Jericho, and he's got no more meat. Damn it. I would get these eyeballs, but I can't. I don't have any recipes that'll let me buy the eyeballs, but I'll buy one and just see. I'm curious. If I go back home and we go cooking, I can. Beautiful. We can start researching the eyeball. I should have done that earlier, but anyway, give them something to do while we're chilling out. I mean, this meat can't come quick enough because we're about to run out. I've got my 12 gauge. I didn't even need it. Look at that. Savage. Okay. I'm gonna need to reload some of the guns, so let's rearm these traps. I don't want to sell that. I want to rearm it. Beautiful. 3 of 5. That's nearly out. Rearm. Okay, that's pretty good. We're good. We're good. Okay, now don't look at that horrid minus 525 in profits. I know. It's painful. Let's swap to the shotgun. Didn't even need it. Look at that. 120 meat. Let's go. Now, I couldn't keep all of it because I don't have enough fridges. That's something that I'm going to have to fix. We're kind of running low on space right now. I would buy more fridges, but if we have a look here, I'll show you. Oh, okay. Let's, That's a lot of meat. I've got nowhere to put it. There's no fridge room, so I would, but I've got no more fridges right now, so we're just going to... I mean, look, see, there's just nowhere. Over in that corner, I've got all the emergency equipment, like fire extinguishers and such. that's the serving window, so I can't put anything there. The charcoal grill's there. We've got shelves for storage. We need that for all of our condiments and some of our illegal substances. And we've got the gas burning stove here. So our kitchen's tapped out. I'm going to need to expand the restaurant, which of course I can't do because we don't have the money right now. Well, we do, but it would wipe me out. We're losing money hand over fist right now, so I'm hoping that we can start to turn things around once... oh, there we go. We are running low on bread. Let's go down to... We can at least do something about that. We need bread. We're good for veggies. We need cheese. Because we don't have a lot of space. That's the problem. So. Oh, okay. It's shelf space, not fridge space. So we're good. So I'll buy a bit of cheese. I'll buy a bit of bread. And we'll buy some veggies just in case. Okay, that sorts that out. The only thing we're out of is meat, which there's very little I can do about that. Because I'm buying it from Jericho, and when his boys go out on a hunting run, they'll hunt down aliens and kill them, but they only go on so many hunting runs a week. And you do need to finance them, so I've actually paid for guns for Jericho's band. Unfortunately, they've already gone. So right now, once we run out of meat, that's it. You just gotta wait. I do have a dish that uses the chicken legs, or the pug legs, which are from the aliens. But apart from that, everything else requires the meat. Zoid meat, which we haven't been attacked by Zoids. And I haven't seen any speakers. Oop, let's reload that. Yeah, so now people are getting unhappy, but there's very little I can do because I don't have the materials. Now the one thing we need to worry about is the welfare of the town. Our restaurant's actually the backbone of Rapid City, and as our restaurant rises and falls in prosperity, that is a direct influence on the town. So as you can see, the welfares are going rapidly down because we're just not making any money. It's not growing right now. I'm hoping things will start to turn around. We got to make it 5 days. I mean, we started at minus $600, so it's not great, but we did make a fair bit of money today. It didn't help we ran out of food to sell. That's probably, if we had been able to trade for the whole day, would have been fine. Let's close for the day. Yeah, whew. That was a big expense day. We bought a ton of traps, ammunition, fresh shotguns, shells, new traps, barricades. We really invested a ton of money in defenses, so get in there, boys. Make me some money. Gotta get back on the horse. Okay, we're going to just sell the tacos because that is all we have right now. I'm going to head down to the market and pray and hope that Jericho's got some goodies for me. No. Okay. Damn. Alright, well, guess we're not making any money today either. We've got no choice. We've got one dish we can sell. So maybe we'll wait until he does his research. researches those alien eyeballs, and hopefully we can find something else, because it seems like eyeballs are at a bit of a surplus right now. Sell me those eyeballs, baby. Some of our materials are getting a bit worn out, so I need to do some repairs. Yeah, we got 4 days. We just have to make it 4 days. Now I started off with about $5,000. We're down to 2. To be fair, though, this place was nothing more than a hole in the ground when I started. Like a rundown old shack. So we've turned this into a pretty profitable little restaurant, but it's going to take some time to turn things around. Yep, and we've got a fire. That's okay. I've got I purchased firefighting equipment, so when we have kitchen fires, we can easily put the fire out. I mean, even with all these unhappy customers because of our menu, we're still making a fair bit of cash. We're selling the tacos. They're going out. We're actually in the green today. Look, $10. I mean, nothing to write home about, but. I'm just wondering if there's anything else I can buy. Nah, not really. Oh, I forgot. We've got the wall mounts. Ooh. Where can I put this? Let's put it there. No. Oh, I forgot. We've got a wall-mounted trophy that should help with our popularity, and then we can place this Indian. Let's put it there. There we go. That's got our popularity up. 20 people a day. It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, Rapid City's still going down. We're running low on bread. Let's go down to the bread and cheese. Let's go head over to the markets. We can fix that easy enough. Okay, let's grab, say, 20 bread, 20 cheese. Thankfully, you would think cheese would need to be in the fridge, but apparently this type of cheese we don't need to, so there we go, that sorts that out. I thought this lady was an alien. Look at that face. That's scarier than any of the Zoids. I'm worried she's gonna get me. Don't worry about the aliens. Hey, we're into $31 profit. Yay, we're making money. I mean, a pathetically small amount of money, but... And we're losing a lot of customers because they're not happy with our selection of foods, but... I'm wondering, did we... Oh, good, the Zoid Eye is nearly done. It's, we need another Zoid Eye, so let's go to the market. We'll buy a couple. Okay, let's hope that that does a trick. I need some other dishes that aren't reliant on the Zoid meat. And all I can do now is wait for the end of day. So let's speed things up just a bit. Because there's very little I can do. Like, I can't do anything about the meat shortage. I mean, our popularity is going up very slowly, but... oh, it's going down. Because of the, the fact that we don't have any meat, which again, there's very little I can do. I can't if we don't have stock of meat. I wish you could go out on expeditions and shoot stuff. I was kind of hoping you get to do that, but you just got to wait for the aliens to come to you. You know, they're talking about what an existential threat these things are. If the countryside's full of them, you know, get the old rifle out and go and bag yourself a few. Meat problem solved. Yeah, you can see my popularity is cratering right now. Again, there's little I can do if Jericho doesn't have any meat in stock, and also like I would have bought more, but I've actually every time he gets a new shipment, I'm buying every single piece of meat he's got. So it's not a fact I don't have enough fridges. I'm literally buying him out. But even with all of these problems, we're still making a profit. It's not a whole lot of profit, but... just don't pay attention to our cratering rating that was at 150. It's now down to 108. Whew. Oh, and we're running out of bread and cheese again. Let's get down to the... let me go down to the market again. I didn't want to go overboard because we've only got so much storage, but let's just buy some more bread. Need some cheese. Please, Jericho, give me some meat. Still sold out. Bro. Okay, I'm gonna buy those eyeballs because I mean that's all he's got. I'll buy something. Once our research finishes, maybe we can do something with the eyeballs. Add them to the menu. If I hadn't known I could research the eyeballs, I would have bought them sooner because they've been sitting there for a few days. But I'm like, what am I gonna need with a bunch of eyeballs? The more you know. I'm still not seeing the loudspeakers in the maze. I was hoping for. Yeah, Rapid City is rapidly becoming a cesspool. But look, we're making money. 200 beans. That's nothing to sneeze at. And all this meat we got from killing the aliens. I was going to sell it off, but I was going to go to the black market tonight and sell all this meat. But I'm not going to anymore. I'm going to hang on to it because it seems like it's pretty much the only thing that's keeping us afloat right now. It's the only meat I've got. I'm hoping that let's go to the cooking menu. Yeah, okay. He hasn't gotten anywhere with research, so we're just going to keep selling what we got. We've only got 3 days left, so I'm curious. I mean, we're making money. Our rating's terrible, but we're actually in the green again, barely. If I can figure out a way around this meat shortage, I'd probably start making a sizable profit. Oh no, oh, it blew up the shelf. Damn it, I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get for speeding up time. I'm going to have to buy another one. Of course I am. I probably lost some shelving too. Oh yeah, we blew out all our stuff. Let's go to the marketplace. I'm gonna have to buy some more because it got burnt up. So I get for not paying attention, speeding up time. Let's get those. I just lost a bunch of stuff. Luckily, all the meat was in the fridge, so we probably lost all of our illegal stuff too. Old boy's doing some research now, so I'm hoping he can finish that. I mean, despite the problems we've had, we are technically doing better financially than what we were. We are making money. It's not as much as I would like, but it's probably because the meat we're selling is all the free stuff we got from killing all the aliens. So it's cost me nothing except some ammunition. Thankfully, Rapid City has a decent surplus of ammo. Food's one thing, but ammunition, it seems like we've got a whole arms race going on here with shotguns, shells, assault rifles. Everyone's here's armed to the teeth. You know, God bless America. If this invasion happened in Australia, it would be over in 5 minutes. Everyone would just give up. We have no way of defending ourselves. Fighting aliens off with the pointy sticks and probably not going to work. Oh, we got another fire. I'm not going to let that. All of our equipment's very old and cruddy too. Like these are all old ovens and that. So, I could invest in better equipment, but again, we're trying to run very lean at the moment. I'm only just starting to see a profit, a very small one. I don't think the time is moving. I think we found another bug because we've been trading for a very long time. It's not moving. We've got another bug here. I'm like, why isn't the day progressing? So currently it's 5:59 a.m. in the morning, and the day isn't going anywhere. And I think we're stuck in a loop. Because I'm like, this is a very long day. I'm just going to try and load the game again. And hope that we don't get a bug. The only problem with this is this game has a lot of little bugs and issues that unfortunately keep cropping up. And I really do like this demo, but the developers definitely needs to have a bit of a look at the stability of the game. Sometimes you go into certain menus like the tower defense and you get stuck there. Sometimes the clock doesn't work, and you'll be stuck in a loop. There's a lot of conditions in this game that can break the game, and then you end up having to just continuously go back and load previous saves. Like, you have to save scum in this game non-stop because there's a lot of bugs. Okay, let's got an incursion coming, so this time we know what we need to do. Let's head to the marketplace. We're going to need to do this again. Yes, I am very interested. Going to buy some shells. This time I'll just buy 2. Bugger it. Nope, got to stay strapped or we're going to get clapped. I want a shotgun. Absolutely. I'll take that barricades. I will buy up all your eyeballs because we now know that these things can be researched. So let's just buy them all. Then we are going to head over to the market. And I know that we're going to run out of bread, so we're going to buy up a ton of bread. And we're going to buy up a ton of chairs. We've got the discounter ready. Whoops, overdid that again. Bread and cheese. Boom. Let's make some money, baby. Okay. Into the maze. And now we just need to add a barricade here. There we go. And we move this. And we'll move this. And we'll buy a shotgun trap for here. Oil slick trap for here. And an oil slick for there. Let's maybe move that to there. And that to there. Beautiful. Okay, that'll do. And we'll move that to there. Okay. Then I'm going to get my hole puncher out. Okay, loaded. Research the eyeballs. Okay, and open the shop. Get in there, boys. There's about to be a boogaloo. The only good thing about this is we're about to make a ton of money off monster meat. Okay. Shotgun ready. Now, trap ammo is actually a lot cheaper than the old shotgun, so I'm going to try and keep Mr. Pumpy on standby. Okay, we just spent $500, so we got to make some money. Oh, we got one. Okay, that's one down. Hell yeah. Okay, the first wave is down. I don't need the shotgun, so we'll go back to traps. Reloads. Reloads. Let's go, baby. Yeah, guys are looking a bit stressed. Second wave coming in. Pull out old Pumpy. I don't think I'll need to intervene. These traps are working wonders. Yeah, boy. Okay, so yeah, again, we don't have the space. Although, yeah, we only have to throw out a few items. There we go. Hell yeah. We managed to keep the entire stock this time. Because I spent a ton of money, or I sold a ton of meat in the black market. So we're about to run out of steaks though. Oh man, those crickets are so loud. There's not much I can do about it though. Okay, let's reload our shotgun turrets just so I don't forget for next time. And we're $570 in the hole. That's painful. We'll finish out this day because I want to see if we get the same bug popping up. The time seems to be going, so at least that's not happening. It's good. Oh, hell yeah, he's got another level up. Very nice. Level 7 waiter. So as you can see, yeah, he's doing very, very well. The only problem is that the more an employee gets skilled, obviously the more you have to pay them. So we're doing quite well. We're doing quite well. I mean, for a two-man job, this place is making decent money. Problem is, for every dollar we make, we're spending $2 to buy ammunition and guns. So, you know, I've heard of restaurant. There are some restaurants. Obviously, they do their own sourcing of meat. They are rare. It does happen from time to time, but often you're hunting deer and rabbits. You're not hunting giant aliens. So we just run dry on steaks. People are about to get very unhappy in a minute. That being said, we made a lot of profit. It's just kind of hard to tell because we spent so much money buying traps and ammunition and firearms that all of our profits were eaten up. Let's speed this thing up now. We're about to close. The last customer. I'm going to save the game just in case we end up with another problem like the last time. That's a happy customer right there. I wonder if we... Oh, he's still researching. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's hope the game doesn't throw a fit. And we start a new day. No deaths. A bunch of expenses, which is eye-wateringly high. But we've also got a fridge full of meat, so... Get in there, boys. Make me some quiche. I don't like the fact that this timer's not going. I think we've found a bug. Yeah, we have. Okay, so unfortunately we have found a bug. I'll explain what it is for the benefit of the developer. Down at the bottom you have a time that goes through each day. Starting at 6 AM and finishing at 9 PM. If you have a look at the time, it's stuck at 5:59 AM and it's not going anywhere. So what that means is we now have a day that will continue forever and we can't go any further. Therefore, this demo at the moment is broken. So we have found a pretty nasty bug, which is a bit of a shame. I wanted to see what happens at the end of the time once we get down to 0 days, but unfortunately because of this bug I can't go any further, so we're going to have to leave it here. My overall thoughts with the game, I'm going to reserve judgment right now. There's, as you can see through our playthrough tonight, we ran into a lot of bugs. In its current state, the game needs a lot more work, and I realise this is a very early access demo. The game isn't even available on Steam yet, but it's still a little concerning, so I'm hoping the developer can see this and make some changes and fix these issues, because in its current state the game isn't playable. So yeah, hopefully they found this useful. I mean, when the game is working, I love it. The idea of this game is very clever. It's very, very innovative. I like the idea of running a restaurant while at the same time trying to stop waves of aliens. And also using the alien meats in different and interesting ways to keep customers fed. It's a clever and a pretty unique idea, but I think the execution has a little bit of work, as we can see. There's a lot of bugs, so yeah, I'll keep an eye on this. When there is some more work on it, we may come back and have another look. But in the meantime, I'm going to pass these details on to the developer, and we're going to move on to our last game for the night.